7 News asking tough questions about the death of a woman found at this home on Carlin Court. A neighbor telling 7 News she called police twice, hours before the body was found. 7 News reporter Don Champion always investigating.
And Don, the Denver police chief is now calling for an investigation into the response time.
Among other things, and tonight a neighbor tells me the victim, Loretta Rosa, had been recently having trouble with her husband, who is now charged in her murder. So that neighbor's first reaction was to call 911. Now family members of Loretta claim that call for help did not get her the help she needed. A day after her death, family members gather for prayer outside the home of 44-year-old Loretta Rosa.
We're just gonna miss that she's here for us all. She was always there no matter what you needed.
Their pain made even heavier, feeling like her life could have been saved.
Her face was so scary, like I can't even explain it.
This neighbor we aren't identifying may have been one of the last people to see Loretta before police say her husband, Christopher Perea, killed her. Around 2 a.m. Sunday, the neighbor says Loretta pounded on her door.
She was pounding like she was scared, like my windows were shaking, so I knew something was wrong.
When the neighbor looked out the window, she says she saw Perea dragging Loretta back home across the street.
It was about like 2:05, maybe that. I called the police and nobody came, and I called again at 2:40.
But the neighbor didn't see an officer respond until 3:10 and says the officer only peeked through a window and left. Loretta was found dead 5 hours later inside the home. Denver's police chief now launching an internal investigation.
When was the run dispatched? How did the officers receive the run as relates to what instructions they were giving? And once they got there, what actions did they take?
I hope they did what they could.
And when she needed help, the police weren't here for her. And she didn't ask for help very often.
Now, Loretta's body was not found until a 911 call came from her home around 8 o'clock in the morning. Again, about 6 hours after that first 911 call from the neighbor, her husband of not even a year was then arrested. 7 News asked the police chief how the call was dispatched, but he would not say. Live in the newsroom, Don Champion, 7 News.